Hi guys, welcome to Who Am I to Review. Contemporary Tamil cinema is blessed with a wide variety of filmmakers operating in different modes, technically and socially. Do you want to explore the genre? Our guide of the best contemporary Tamil films to watch will help you start off on the right step. So let's begin. At number 1, we have Super Deluxe, released in 2019. The uncensored version of RNA Kandam, released in 2011, is unavailable. So let's go with Tyagarajan Kumararaja's mildly polarizing sophomore effort, Super Deluxe. Kumararaja announced himself with a film that's now a cult favorite among cinephiles of all order. With stars like Vijay Sethupathi, Fahad Fazil, Samantha Akineni, and Ramya Krishnan, Super Deluxe is a work of such extraordinary thought and care that its simplicity eludes our grasps. It interrogates everything, from love and life to morality and sex, even daring to go beyond the known universe. Moving ahead, at number 2, we have Pariram Perimal, released in 2018. Produced by Ranjit, Pariram Perimal stars actor Kadir as the suitable protagonist, an ambitious youth beginning his dreams of becoming a lawyer and escaping and destroying the den of casteism he and his family has been living under. Director Mari Selvaraj builds a double narrative, a macro look at some contemporary real-life caste-related violence, dealing with Perimal's college and personal life derailed subtly and overtly by caste. This is a definite watch movie. At number 3, we have Arubi, released in 2017. Arubi stormed into the screens but felt like a breath of fresh air. Backed by great music, a concept album from independent musicians Bindu Malini and Vedant Bhardwaj, Arun Prabhu Purushothaman's film is a story dealing with one's formative years or education of a woman shunned by everyone, including her parents. The film channels her discreditation into a hostage situation in a TV studio, running a program that is disingenuous about working for the betterment of society. The tonal shifts are many, some working better than the rest, and yet Arubi is one of the rare films with a soul woman as its lead that is unapologetic throughout. At number 4, we have Andavan Kattalai, released in 2016. M. Manigandan came into the foray with Kaka Muttai, a national award winner that winged its way through the heavy-duty themes like globalization and the expanding divide between the rich and the poor. In Andavan Kattalai, he examined the nature of roots and identity with a script deceptively freewheeling and filmmaking that holds its cards close to its chest. It's the best marriage entertainment and social message Tamil cinema has ever had. Moving ahead, at number 5, we have Joker, released in 2016. For the last 5 years, Tamil Nadu has remained one of the few voices of dissent against the increasingly nationalistic and pro-Hindutva government, and this has reflected in the state's cinema and pop culture. Raju Murugan's Joker, a social satire, is one such film that highlighted the struggles of the poor and the oppressed. The One is a film that makes you laugh and its absurdity, which is dangerously close to reality, while shaking you enough to shed a silent tear for the future. At number 6, we have Kirumi, released in 2015. Directed by Anucharan, Kirumi, which means germ, is a tiny film that has remained in obscurity. But it is more germ than germ. The film is largely plotless, but Anucharan displays remarkable control over his craft, delineating a journey of a man coming of age, albeit a little late in his life. Through him, it draws a portrait of the city, Chennai, and its myriad characters who are in front of us every day, living, breathing, and trying to make something of their lives, but invisible to our eyes and minds, like germs. At number 7, we have Visseranai, released in 2015. It means interrogation. All of Vetrimaaran's filmography makes a great guide to contemporary Tamil cinema, but forced to pick one, Visseranai, his most visceral film to date, is my personal favorite. Based on true events narrated in M. Chandrakumar's 2017 novel Lockup, Jotlings of an Ordinary Man, Visseranai deals with police brutality and violence in prison. Vetrimaaran is arguably the most refined filmmakers operating in Tamil cinema for almost a decade now, and his cinematic language is one that translates across cultures. Visseranai was also India's entry for the Academy Award for Best Foreign Language Film in 2015. A must watch. At number 8, we have Madras, released in 2014. Madras is P.A. Ranjit's second film after his quasi-indie effort in Atakati. The feature has since gone on to become a major turning point as Ranjit came up with a refreshing voice and visual paradigm for the portrayal of the subaltern in Tamil cinema. Ranjit's deception of hand was so subtle that if you are not paying attention, you'll probably miss the cues for some searing social commentary. Ranjit and his films mainstreamed conversations about caste and his efforts towards that go beyond cinema. He is a director par excellence. At number 9, we have Sudukawam, released in 2013. Sudukawam will remain a landmark in contemporary Tamil cinema. This film distills a special love for Tamil pop culture, infusing it with a brand of irreverence familiar to the Tamil fan, along with memorable characterization. Its iconic gaze at cinema and life itself will continue to hold a special place in every cinema lover's heart. The film is replete and with quotable quotes that serve meme makers and will continue to do so for years to come. Again, Sethupathi killed the show in this. At number 10, we have Onnayum Aataguttim, released in 2013. The new wave of Tamil cinema will lack some audacity without the contributions of an auteur like Miskin. The director's aesthetics are singular, and no one in the history of films has filmed Chennai in the nighttime the way he is done. He goes into the nooks and corners of daily life, literally and metaphorically. Among his impressive filmography, the one that stands out is Onnayum Aataguttim. It's an explosion of strong and weak, right and wrong. It's at once his most confident and most experimental film to date. That's the end of the video, guys. Please do support us if you like our work. Do subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for further notifications. Thank you and God bless you all.